Were you born to resist?
So the presentation to Nastia Liukin, successful in taking the gold medal on the beam in an outstanding performance with a winning score of 9.612. So to our next apparatus, and what a thrill this is going to be on the parallel bars. And it is a cracked field once again. 8 finalists: Mitja Petkovic of Slovakia, Jan Kucherat, Vasilios Solikidis is from Greece, Jason Gatson. What a challenge for Gatson, the only US male in an individual apparatus final, and we've already seen what the women have done. Li Xiaopeng, Class Act, Valerie Goncharov, Manuel Carbello and Tae Young Young of Korea, making up a wonderful final of 8 magnificent gymnasts. Well, this parallel bar apparatus, really, it's like Russian roulette. Each gymnast has one chance to be a world champion, and just one slip and years of work could be down the drain.
Men's parallel bars combines extraordinary hand-eye coordination and balance. Success also requires calm temperament because you just can't rush it. Routines consist mainly of swinging and flight elements, which can be combined with strength moves. The gymnast should not stop or hold a move more than 3 times during the routine. Swinging elements executed from a support, hang and upper arm position are a requirement. The most difficult skills require the gymnast to lose sight of the bars, such as the double front or back somersault. The transition from rapid movements to held elements while balancing on the bars or a single bar is very difficult, and many skills must be coordinated with the flex of the bars. Look out for some spectacular and difficult moves like the Diamidov, Stutz and Moy.
And Liz, I must say I'm looking forward to seeing this, in particular Li Xiaopeng, who's attempting to join compatriot Li Jing as the only gymnast to win 3 consecutive world titles on the parallel bars. He's coming up in the middle of the field. Mitja Petkovic of Slovakia, and qualified equal first with a score of 9.737. So Petkovic is away first on this very testing apparatus.
And I think of all the finals, this is the one which on paper should be the closest. The field is absolutely amazingly talented number of gymnasts who've all achieved things at the highest level, and just a case of who can do it right on the day, who can keep their nerves, who can make the timing work.
Mitja from Slovenia would love to emulate that 9.737 in qualifying.
Slovenia, the Olympic Games, a silver medal, but Petkovic second on this apparatus in 2002 at the World Championships. Nice and high. There we see a move called a tippelt. Nice Healy turn. He's flowing nicely through this routine. Very good rhythm. Well, that will be hard to beat.
Easy to see why he qualified first. Silver medalist at the 2002 World Championships.
And here's that beautiful front salt, catching in full control. Another view of it here, extremely high. Makes it look like just a simple little element, but it certainly isn't. And opens with the perfect dismount. Only 2 medals for Slovenia at World or Olympic level. Can he make it 3? Whoa, that's a great score.
9.7. So just under his qualifying score, but that's an outstanding start for Mita of Slovenia.
And it does put pressure on the competitors coming behind him. They have to catch him rather than to try and set a new standard. And you can see he's Jan Kuchera here getting some magnesium. Looks like he's got his own stash. It's different. Sometimes different magnesiums have a different feel. Some of them are slipperier than others. This one here looks like it's in powder form. Sometimes it's in block form. And the parallel bars can be adjusted for width according to the size of the gymnast.
Please welcome Jan Kuchera.
Jan Kuchera from France qualified 4th, 9.687. A dual Olympian.
Nice Felger to handstand, Felger half. There's a move that's named after him. Beautifully done. A little bit of leg form problems in that double. Can he stick it? Wow.
Jan Kuchera will be back with the scores, but remember, not far away until Monet Rosso is once again centre stage.
And here we are at this parallel bar final. We've had 2 men up, 2 beautiful routines. This is Jan Kuchera from France, attempting to win a gold medal at a world championship on parallel bars. Hasn't been done since 1909 for France. And so he's going to be wanting to get up there. And of course he's trying to catch Mitja Petkovsek from Slovenia, who's already scored a 9.7. It's a tight competition at the top here for these men on parallel bars.
My word, it is. And we've still got, well, there's a score at 9.662. He doesn't catch Petkovsek, but he is in 2nd place. And coming up next is Vasilios Solikidis, who was equal 1st in qualifying. So the standard here is just quite incredible. Remember, also still to come is Li Jiaopeng, Valery Goncharov, Manuel Carbello. And looking further ahead to the night, Monet Rosso and Damien Istria, representing Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Greece has never won a medal on parallel bars at any level of World Championships or Olympic Games.
No, his best at the championships was back in 2001, where he finished 7th, 16th in 2002. And he did actually finish 5th 2 years ago. So
see him just preparing the bar here. They have 50 seconds to prepare the bar. After that, the green light goes on. And then after the green light goes on, they have 30 seconds to start their routine. See, the parallel bars are quite a high apparatus. Taller than most men. Felger to handstand. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there, just sort of, I think this is off. He's messed up that part of the routine. And almost overbalances there, just stays on through sheer will. Well, it looks like he cut the routine terribly short.
yeah, that's disappointing for the man who qualified equal 1st.
Maybe the pressure got to him.
What went wrong, Liz?
Oh, looks just like he was in the wrong position here. and he clipped his leg on the bar there, and he's lost his rhythm, basically. And as he goes to do the next part of the routine, oh, that's his Diamidol, which looked okay. It just looked like he's left a big chunk out of the routine. Be interesting to see what his start value is, because it just looks like a very short routine.
The body language also suggesting that he is not going to figure in the medals on this apparatus.
Well, certainly he's not going to catch Petkovsek or Kucherov.
No, 9.7. Petkovsek leading. Kucherov 9.662. Jason Gatson is next up. You can see him there preparing the bars, carrying the flag for the American males.
They've won a couple of gold medals. The American men have won a couple of gold medals on parallel bars at World Championships.
And that performance could well have caused the judges to go for the video once again.
I would think so.
Where has half that routine gone, they're saying?
Did we miss it? Will it show up on the slow motion replay? Not unless someone's done some editing.
Oh, that's most unfortunate.
It is. Gatson has 2 moves in his parallel bars that are named after him, the Gatson 1 and the Gatson 2. What else can you call it? Rather a long time for this score to come through.
And that's got to be disconcerting for Jason Gatson. There's nothing he can do about it. The score's coming through now, and it's not good. It's 8.45. So Socolides' campaign has come to an end. Now Gatson, he qualified 8th with a 9.65. A repeat of that would be very nice.
Impressive. Oh, and that's he's kind of unstuck on that move. Misjudged it, and that is one of his elements. So once again, seeing the door left wide open.
So the pressure telling on some of these gymnasts, and that includes American Jason Gatson, 25-year-old, comes out of the Chevron US Olympic Center.
And here's his balance on the 1 parallel bar. Very unfortunate for him, and you can hear him struggling through this routine, taking its physical toll. Most disappointment, and is the only US man in a final here, in direct contrast to the women, who are totally dominating this competition.
In particular, 2, namely Memel and Lucan. Now, here's the score coming through for Jason. It's an 8.375, so they're falling by the wayside. Petkovsek continues to lead at 9.7, but it could be Li Jiaopeng who will provide the challenge, the 2000 Olympic champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor.
And you can see him measuring the parallel bars there. They've got all their own little way of doing it, what suits them best. And here he comes, other one. He's got to make a little adjustment. We've got great support here from the Chinese community here in Melbourne. Two World Championship titles in a row. Can he make it 3? Oh, that's very nice. Felger takes it to handstand. That's a hard element. Straight into a double pike. Double tuck between the bars to upper arm break. Oh, nice stutz to handstand. Oh, fantastic!
Unbelievable. Is he looking at a third? Li Jiaoping, interestingly, qualified 5th with a score of 9.662, and he's in trouble.
Looks like he's in pain. Maybe he's jarred his foot on the landing.
Definitely favouring the right leg.
Fortunately, he doesn't have any apparatus. There's that beautiful Healy turn, finishing in a great position, straight into a sky-high front somersault to upper arm support. Giant double pike. And he has showed a high level of confidence in this routine, which is certainly necessary. Stutz to handstand, balancing nicely, setting it up for his dismount, which he sticks.
World champion in 02, world champion in 03, in pain in 05, but just waiting on his score to see if he can overtake Petkovsek of Slovenia. Immediately the ice pack goes onto the left ankle. And look at the plaster, so he's obviously had trouble with it and has just managed to get through the routine.
And I would suspect that's why we haven't seen him in the all-around, just on the events where he can just use his upper body.
Yeah.
Petkovsek in first position with a 9.7. He knows that Li Jiaoping can score higher than that. And it's up to the judges now to see where they want to place this man. Place him second or place him in the history books.
Petkovsek a 9.7. He's got to beat a 9.7. He hasn't. Polite applause, I think, would be the best way to describe that for that score of 9.675. That leaves him in second place. We'll take a break. Back with more shortly. Wonderful crowd in here tonight, and Li Jiaoping at 9.675. That brings us now to Valery Goncharov from Ukraine in qualifying. He qualified third with a 9.7.
And he is the reigning Olympic champion on this apparatus. Oh, little trouble. And again, a hesitation. He's going to save it, but not without some fight.
There he is. As Liz said, the reigning Olympic champion. He is a dual Olympian. Was in Sydney in 2000.
see it being enough for a first place behind Petkovsek. I can't even see it being enough for a second place behind Li Xiaopeng. He had a couple of errors in that routine. You can see him having to save that move. But to his credit, you know, they show a lot of tenacity, don't they? I suppose they've trained too long and hard to let it go easily. Hours and hours spent on training and countless efforts at that dismount to make it consistent. To come, Manuel Carballo from Spain and Yang Tae-young from Korea.
Can anyone catch Petkovsek? That's the question.
Well, there's some pretty good lineup, but I'd have to say Petkovsek's looking pretty good at the moment.
Yes, Goncharov a 9.575. That puts him in 4th place. So at the moment it is Petkovsek of Slovenia first. Li Xiaopeng of China is in 2nd. Kuchera of France is in 3rd. And Goncharov of Ukraine in 4th place. Just 2 to come. Carballo and Yang. And don't forget, a little bit later on tonight, Monet Russo is on the floor. And in a spectacular finish, Damien Istra is going to be flying through the air for Australia. So a lot to look forward to. And here is Manuel Carballo trying to catch Richard Petkovsek.
Manuel's elder brother won 2 World Championship gold medals on high bar, so it's a very gymnastic family. His father is the national coach of the women's team. He's here supporting one of their athletes, so certainly runs in the family here.
And interestingly enough, he's 23 years of age, but he is the youngest competitor on this apparatus tonight.
Belga full turn, that's done well. And a half, a little bit of a struggle there. Belga connects it. Oh, that's a nice move.
Oh, so good for so much. Just the dismount.
Petkovsek inching towards this gold medal. He's still got to get through Yang Tae-young's routine, but you can just about say that Carballo can't be in the medals with that dismount. The rest of the routine looking pretty good. And sets it up and into a nice straddle position. And here the same start position, but front somersault, takes it around to upper arm support. Impressive connection. Change in body shapes required to get the reaction from arch to pike. And the dismount, it just hangs onto the pike for too long.
So Carballo awaits, so too does Yang Tae-young, who we understand has incurred an injury to a finger. Meanwhile, Slovenia is holding its breath for a gold medal. They won plenty under the Yugoslav flag, but no gold under the flag of Slovenia. Aljaz Pagan won a silver on the horizontal bar in 2002, and Petkovsek on this apparatus also in 2002. But just maybe a gold is not too far away.
And we can see the bars, Manuel Carballo, 9.387.
Ranks him in 5th place.
And the man coming up on the bar next, of course, is the man that was denied the gold medal all around at the Olympic Games due to a judging error. He should have had the gold. He received the bronze. He went all the way to the international Court of Arbitration for Sport and ruled against him, and American Paul Hahn was the eventual gold medal winner. So
that was unbelievable. Can I just say that? Absolutely unbelievable.
And that's prompted all the changes in the judging scores, judging systems to accommodate it. Yes, but wouldn't it be poetic justice if he won the gold today?
My word, he qualified 6th with a score of 9.662. He's got to better that. He's got to beat a 9.7 to win the gold.
And he's not going to win it. He's off. And Petkovsek would be celebrating right now.
I'm watching that camp, and there they are. There they are. They are ecstatic. I wonder whether he can go, because he does have an injured finger. You can see him just testing it out. I believe it's on the right hand. He's looking over to his coach. He's obviously in some sort of distress.
A tough bunch, this gymnasts, aren't they?
Oh, particularly the Koreans.
Just the dismount. So I think it's a respect for the apparatus and respect for the competition that he's got up, and he's done his dismount, and I say good on him.
Joy it is for Slovenia. Wonderful news as they take their first gold medal. It's a history-making moment for Mita Petkovsek and Slovenia.
And we can... It just looks like he's favouring that right arm. And just gets up to complete the dismount.
So no joy for Yang Tae-yang, but plenty for Petkovsek and Slovenia. Li Jiaopeng of China will finish in 2nd place, and Jan Kuchera of France will finish in 3rd. We'll wait on a score to come through for Yang Tae-yang, but there is no denying Mita Petkovsek of Slovenia his gold medal. What a thrill. There you can see, yes, it's obviously the right finger, the forefinger on the right hand, that is giving Yang Tae-yang all sorts of trouble. That screaming in the background you can hear is Mita Petkovsek.
And Li Jiaopeng in 2nd position. This man, Jan Kuchera from France, in 3rd position. The top 3 competitors showing amazing routines.
Here is the final score, and well, it matters not, but it's a 5.987 for a routine that wasn't completed, and that's disappointing for Yang Tae-yang, but great joy for Slovenia and Petkovsek. Stay with us, because the excitement is building. Just around the corner is Australia's dynamo on the floor, Monet Rasso.